Alright guys, welcome back. Last episode that I left off on, just survived our first night in our nice little hidey hole, and now we are getting ready to actually build our first little area of residence, and which will serve as our permanent base of operations. So, get some more beef while I'm at it. Alright. Now, it's getting nighttime, so I might want to be quick about this. Alright. Now, this won't be permanent. This will be rather temporary. Excuse me, cat. This will just get us through the first night and kind of act as the foundation for our base. So, let's get that all set. Alright. Now what I prefer to have a nice big roof above my head, so 3 block high usually gets the job done. The roof is not too hard to make. It's pretty simple. Alright. Get this house up quick. Alright. Our little temporary base of operations is coming together well, pretty nicely. Oops, sorry. Again, I apologize once more for any lag that you guys are seeing on the video. All right, let's get this little area lit up. It's not much, but it's a roof over our heads and something that we can live with. So while we're at it, let's build ourselves a nice little door. Alright. How you do that, it's 6 blocks of wood, like so, and you get a door. Alright. Let's plonk that down right here, and that works nicely. So we can keep an eye outside, we can prevent ourselves from getting overrun by any mobs that would want to hurt us. Alright. Let's get our furnaces plonked down. And let's get some smelting going. Alright. And now in this stove, I think I'll cook myself some raw beef. So, while that's cooking, that will greatly increase our hunger meter as a cooked item rather than a raw one. Raw steak, if I'm correct, it probably only heals 2 of those little beef things, but if it's cooked, it heals a significant portion of that. So that's nice. We want to keep that hunger meter up so we can sprint longer and have a nice regeneration level. And as you can see, my inventory isn't exactly the best of inventory, so let's kind of clean it up a bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my first block of TNT. And how you do that, it's 4 pieces of sand and 5 pieces of gunpowder, like so. Now TNT is not something that we want to mess around with lightly. It's very dangerous, and it's not that pleasant to be around when it goes off. Last thing you want to do is to be caught in a explosion. Now what I'm doing here is making glass, and all you need to do to make glass is put sand blocks in the furnace, and that sand will kind of cook down into glass. You can easily put it in a wall, so you have a nice little safe viewport. So I'm going to make 2 windows while I'm at it. Just so we can kind of gaze outside safely without actually wandering outside into the darkness. Okay. Now, let's just, excuse me, cow. Just take a look. Doesn't look like we're in too bad of an area. No creepers or monsters that I'm seeing as of right now, which is a pretty good sign if you don't mind me saying so. It's never actually been this quiet in any file that I've had. Usually I'm going through the nights being assaulted by the hordes of the undead. Alright. Cooked beef. Finish that off with what? Flame is still in the furnace. And we are good to go on food for the moment. Alright, let's get more glass melted down. Before long, I'm gonna have to go out and search for some coal. My supplies are getting pretty low. Alright. While we're at it, let's see if we can't expand a little bit on this. Clean up our area, kind of flatten out this area so we have more of a stable building area. Actually, what might go a little bit more quicker is a shovel. Oops, sorry guys. Alright, now the shovel is simple to make. Make it out of iron so it lasts a bit longer. Probably make 2. And essentially, it's just like a pickaxe or any other tool. 2 sticks, but you only have 2 iron ingots right there for 2 iron shovels. Alright. Clutter, clutter, clutter. Hopefully we can get some area dug out so we can take care of that and get those chests down so we have a nice little area. Much, much faster. So the success of any survival-based Minecraft game is a nice fortified residence. Now, some of you might be asking, well, if you want it to be safe, why did you pick an area that is surrounded by tall mountains where a spider or something could easily jump down and get you? Well, my answer to that is it's in a nice flat little valley. It's close to a source of water, so you don't have to wander that far, and I can easily get a water system going here, and there are caves right here, which makes it a prime area to kind of be in location next to our base, so we don't have to wander that far to gather supplies. Alright. Get this area nice and cleared out, kind of flatten it out so we have a lot more building space. Alright, and I think I'm going to take the dirt that we have and kind of fill in these gaps in the ground. And I also gotta be careful. And just what I expected. Looks like we got our first little mobby. Knight, skeleton, if you can see, is right there. Hasn't seemed to notice me yet, so that's good. But I don't expect him to be the last one that we'll see. So just keep that door open for now, just to be safe. And I think I'm going to go say hello to him. Oh, ow. Ow. Aha. We have successfully slain our first. Well, not our first. I think we killed a zombie a bit back. Alright. Now let's get this area kind of flattened out. And I apologize for that. I do not know why that menu keeps popping up. But hoping that I can get that new computer fairly soon so you guys don't have to suffer through this what I deem to be horrible lag. I apologize for this, guys. I'll try to do my best to kind of work around it, but no guarantees. Alright. This is not good. I have a feeling this might be a bug that was presented in the latest update, but don't know yet. Alright. Well, it looks like morning's upon us, so that's not too bad. Alright, just about done, I would say. Now the purpose of having a nice flat area is so that way you have a nice kind of area to build upon, to expand a little bit. So, using that principle, I will build upon, start building upon that base. And I think the first thing we'll do is, sorry guys, once more. And the first thing I think we'll do is we'll kind of expand out this way. So we kind of got a nice little longer area. Kind of call our home. And I think that will do. Just gonna bust this window, open that up. And let's start getting that foundation laid down. Alright. Alright, I think to there will be good. We'll do 3 high once more, because everyone likes a nice level ceiling above their head. Whenever I do, it makes you feel less claustrophobic. Alright. And also, again, I'd like to thank you guys for sticking with me. I'm sorry that my computer's not the best of computers. It's what I got to live with for college. So I'm just going to make the best of it while I have it. So, and also I'd like to thank you. I'm sorry I don't know your name right now, but thank you for my first subscription. It really means a lot to me, guys, and it's really nice to know that somebody is supportive of my videos and kind of keeps me going. So thank you for that first subscription, and I hope that more of you guys follow. Alright. Well, our base is turning out to be pretty nice. Now that we have a little bit bigger area, we can have a little bit more room to work with. It's not going to be as cramped as that smaller room. Alright. And I think that is it. Alright. Let's hop back down. Some light in here. Last thing we want is any mob to spawn in our nice little house. Alright. And I think what I'll do is take out this grass flooring and kind of put in some wood. So that way we have kind of this nice floor to work with. And let's break down this wood even more. Don't get the difference between these wooden planks. I guess one's just a lighter wood color, so we'll use the darker one. But first, so that way our inventory isn't clogged. Now the great thing about multiple chests is that you have one chest, but if you put another chest next to a chest that you already laid down, boom, you got one nice large chest. So let's kind of just start piling items in that we're not going to be using at the moment. Saplings, extra gunpowder, some wheat, some cocoa beans. I believe cocoa beans, wheat, and I think sugar you can use to make cookies, which will be a nice little tasty treat. Okay, string, dirt, keep the wood, put the leather and the iron away, and the glass, and the bucket. Definitely the TNT, do not want to lose that. Alright. I think that's good. Now let's get on to making the floor kind of nice looking. And I should probably be using a shovel for this, so it goes a bit faster. Alright. Now this is looking like a house. Shovel back out. All right. House is coming along quite nicely. Probably one of the more structurally sane houses that I built in my time. And we're done. Well, I mean, there's more that we could probably do to this house, such as we can add some more windows, get some natural light in, so that way we don't have to rely on torches always, so that will greatly decrease actually our reliance on torches during the daytime. Nighttime, it's still going to be a different story. So this will give us a nice big viewport outside. Nothing too scenic about here, but light is light, and I'll take advantage of it. Now that we got that nice ambient light going in on here. Perfect. Alright. Well, I think that this will probably do it for this tutorial. Just wanted to get down the basics of house building. And I think I've achieved that pretty well. So I will see you guys in my next episode, alright? Thanks for watching.